Right, so the next set of recordings is basically the underpass. The underpass justification. So what my feelings were on the day, different methodologies that I implemented when I shot both the underpass scenes. If I should probably go back to the first one actually as a reference point. If we go back, let's go back to here. So Olympic jump by Christopher, nice one. So he jumps over. That was a bit hard to see that one. So they're chasing into the underpass. Really dark, really nice. I wanted this in black and white because it to me black and white represents old. And he throws him against the wall. Again, all handheld, all shaky, all in the action, all intense. So he takes his glasses off. Go for the headbutt. Obviously, you've got to when you headbutt with any action, you've got to cut between two cameras. So you go inwards, and then that cuts to the other angle, which works perfectly. And then one of my favourite parts of this scene is the first person. So he takes his bag off. So he throws all this coursework on the floor. Again, all this really shaky camera. It's like, oh, what's going on? What's happening here? The audio is going to play a massive factor in the execution of how this scene works. Bit of first person here, and the greatest punch ever. Bang, knocks him to the ground. And now we've got a bit of camera footage. It's all blurry. What's going on? Everyone's getting beaten up. And then, yep, he's just kicking the shit out of him in pit point of view. So, yep, he's really going in hard, boots him in the face. And then Jimmy comes to the rescue. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cut it so he actually cuts on the punch. So he hits him, and then it cuts there, and then it's just everyone running away. And then it cuts to Andrew. So we've got a nice close-up here. It's got a bit of his body in it, but you can see the gush on his face. Credit to Eliano on the day. Thank you for that. Black and white, and then it fades to colour. We have a bit of music in here, of course, as a prompt. Yep, then we'll go to colour. When he picks glasses up, yep. Picks glasses up, so now we're on a mid shot. And there's Billy, so now we're in colour. So he throws the bag on him. So it's really nice lighting down here. It was really good on the day. So he takes him away. So a few very, very effective close-ups, mid-close-ups in that first scene to really establish the action part. And that's what I want to do. I want to grab an audience by the throat and like throw them down the train track, so to speak. Right, so if we go to the next underpass, which is this one. So this is the next underpass. So this one's probably the better one of the lot. We use the prime lens to really capture a really shallow depth of field. So he's walking in. You can't actually see the drug dealer, but his perception adjusts, so he comes into view. And there's a drug dealer. And there's so we got a bit of a shake. Bit again, the handheld works really, really well in this context. And then the exchange, the close-up exchange. We've got a lot clearer version of this. Got a discount from Jay's. So he grabs in again. Nice reaction from Adrian. Throws him up against the wall. And then, yep, kicks him away. So all handheld, balls to the wall. It looked really good. But we're still retaining him in shot, and we haven't crossed the line. So a bit of editing here. I love this. The circle around him. Very subtle, very nice. And then he goes into the light. And then, of course, Billy's there to watch the whole thing. And then the final underpass, if we get there quickly. This was nice. So So it's got a bit of this end bit. So he's walking down, nice illumination on Malik there. So he walks into the underpass, and here's the boys. Nice lighting in this underpass. We really outshone ourselves. Let's turn this up. Just everything was really, really sharp and in focus. This is perfect. Look at that. That's really good. So he throws the money at him again. It doesn't matter if he throws the money at him. It's just the fact that you can hear the money, you can see him throwing, and you can see that it affects Jace. But Jace does it in such a way that you can actually believe that money's been thrown at him. So it doesn't need to be on camera. And now you can see he's vexed. You can see he's pissed off. And then we've gone close up, close up, close up. Again, the finger point. You've got to look at the finger. It's like, whoa. Now he's in my personal space. And then we've got the action scene. So we had Andre on the day, so he kind of helped us choreograph a bit. So he pushed him, and then he cracks him in the face. Obviously, we're going to have a sound effect. He pushes him up against the wall. He headbutts him, gets him out of the way. But now he's getting beaten up. And now we've gone to this, what I love. It's a mirroring of the first scene, which is him getting beaten up. And then they're all kicking the shit out of him. And then out of nowhere, a lovely shot here. The way it rotates around around Billy is absolutely brilliant. I love the camera work in this scene. So he knocks him out, and now he's on the other side of the frame. Perfect. Works out really well. And then he runs off. Perfect. And then we've got a really nice pull focus to reveal Billy. And then, whoa, that's gone really loud. And then there he is. So a quick rack focus up from Jimmy to Billy, and then they're walking away. Again, nice illumination. This is really good. But again, it's all possible if you've got the right equipment and the right guys to pull this off. Nice focus, it just looks beautiful. And then that illumination around his hat just makes it for me. But yeah, that is all of the underpass scenes. So breaking the scenes down and down, you can see my inner methodology.